All right, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm in the house with this beauty right over here. I've got the Shirogorov Custom Division F95NL for a quick maintenance video. There's nothing to maintain in this guy, nothing to improve because the action is already ridiculously good. But this time, I'm just gonna try to use a little bit of a heavier weight lube for the bearings. But hey, don't forget to like the video. And if you're in a good mood, why don't you subscribe? And if you feel so, why don't you just leave a comment here? It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna have some fun and let's do it. Of course, you're gonna need a Shirogorov tool to take this guy apart if you want to make sure you're not gonna mar or scratch anything going on with this beauty, but it's not needed. Like you might use like a flathead screwdriver, for example, but you have to be careful. You might use like a nickel or a dime, but again, just be careful, pay attention, because these guys can be like, so this is spinning, so I'm just adding some pressure on that side. But I feel it's rotating, right? So if that's the case, you can try solution number one, which is to use some duct tape like that into the side that is blind, and then just apply pressure, and this guy is coming out. You see, look at that. That was easy, and this guy can just come off. So now you have this beauty here that can be opened like that, and you can admire the inside of the, here you go. These we're gonna remove like so and like that. Just be careful, this is gonna be a process, of course, and like that. Let's check on the other side too. There you go. So that is done. That's done too. There's a bunch of roller bearings left in here, of course. You want just to use something like, just do this. Just to remove them, we're gonna clean them thoroughly. All right, so we got everything we need removed. Let's just do like this. So let's separate the cages from the actual bearings, and we're gonna clean all of them. There you go. So they are right there. These are there, and that is fine. Then rubbing alcohol right over here, just gonna pour it like there, no biggie. And then also microfiber cloth for the other parts, like for the blade, of course. That looks pretty good. For the inside of the scales, like that, just push the pivot out. Yeah, they needed definitely some good cleaning. Look at that. Yeah, this is a gorgeous knife, guys. Really, really cool. And needs to be cleaned sometimes. Just have a look at the skeletonization going on in this one. I mean, insane. And this is an older version. There's 30 made of this guy, so really a rare piece. I need to actually thank my buddy Clark for selling me this beauty. It's really, really cool. I love it. It's just fantastic to see the evolution of the custom division from Shirogorov. They are killing it. I'm a big fan of the custom division lineup. It's, I think, really hard to match if you consider the table price. Of course, not the secondary price, because it's crazy. Secondary prices are really high, but you know, it's high-end stuff. It's really these are beautiful knives, absolutely fantastically made, and I think they deserve 100% table price. Secondary market is a different story, because it's like something like really sought after. You can't really find these. There's like a limited edition. They won't be produced anymore. Once they are done, they are done. So, you know, it's a collector thing. I get it. It happens. When something is good and it's scarce, yeah, doubles up in price. So we have the cages cleaned up nicely. And now we're just gonna do this. Just like I'm just gonna soak these, see, and just move them around so they leave the grease there. And then I'm just gonna do this. Look at that. I'm just gonna soak everything up and make sure that we dry them the best we can. And now they are nice and shiny. Look at that. And that's awesome. So you can just clean this mat and make sure that there is nothing. And let's do this. I'm gonna use first this side, because that's the side that needs to be in. And then these guys are gonna be, actually, let's do this side over here. And you know what? Let's do this. So I said I want to try some 85 weight nano oil, and this is what am I gonna do for this F95. So I'm just gonna do this 1, 2, 2, and 3, and then we're just gonna smear that. Then I'm gonna do this right there and have the grease already in place. And then for this operation, I found this technique. Look at that. So, because these sometimes can be magnetized, so like in this case, it works, but some will, you see, like this, it just gets stuck on the tweezer. So I'm just gonna line him up with the socket, and then just push it with another set of tweezers. So I'm just lining this guy, and then this is gonna be like going in like that, you see. And I found this method to be the best, the least frustrating, and the one that has more accuracy, because you know, just doing one tweezer, it's hit and miss. So sometimes you spend more time just to, you see, like in this case, just you have to reposition if it doesn't want to go inside the first try. And then, you know, there's like, what, 20, like a lot. How many are these? I don't know. I never counted those, I think. Or if I did, I forgot. I'm getting old. But just like that, you see, it's gonna be a breeze. Now this, you see, doesn't want to go, boom, and that's it. Second time's a charm, right? And boom, that's it. And next one, and it's in. And this guy, and boom, and this one, and it's in as well. So last one for this side, we're gonna get this little fella, which is gonna go in beautifully. So that is done. Next, we can do this, look. Because you're gonna do the, oops, maybe that was a little bit too much. Because you're gonna do the heavier weight nano oil, it's good because it spreads around. Now this guy's gonna, yeah. spreads around, and then we'll hold the rollers in place so that when we flip the scale, we're not gonna have any issues. You know what I mean? They're not gonna fall and go all the way around. No, because they're gonna kept in place by the surface tension of this heavyweight nano oil. So that was, see, twice already failed, that one. But not a biggie, like that. And that's in. So beautiful. And just rotate that, and that goes in, and the next one is in, and that. You need to be just, you know, a little bit patient with this procedure. It's nothing too crazy. You can do it. You just need the right tools and a little bit of steady hand. No coffee, right, for this stuff. Look at that, twice. Huh. But third time is a charm this time. And then you got this guy that doesn't want to go in. When I do this procedure, I'm always wondering what's the technique that they use at the Shirogorov factory. I would love for somebody to, you know, to chime in, leave a comment, tell me if I'm doing it right, if I'm doing it wrong, if there's like a faster procedure, more efficient. I don't know. This is just what I found to be effective for me, but it doesn't mean that this is the only way to do it. This is my way. And that is it. So let's do stop pin right here. Okay. And then we get to put the blade in place. Now, I'm just gonna slowly move these stuff, so hopefully the bearings are not gonna go anywhere. I hope. And now I'm just gonna flip it and match and find a hole for the stop pin and just squeeze that in. All the way down. Check that everything is all right. And then I'm doing the handle screw first, just because it's here, right there. No. So just be gentle. Never force anything. If something doesn't want to go, there's a reason for sure. So that is good. I think I missed the detent ball for the lube, but not a biggie. We are gonna do it, I promise. There you go. So let's just don't have any tension as you do this. That side is spinning, so not a biggie. Just use your tape. No tension. And then this guy. Oh yeah. Now this guy is screwing in. Okay. So let's see. Oh no, there's some blade play. So let's just make sure, you see, like that's getting nicely in, like so, and no tension, and just push it down. Okay, a little bit more to tighten, so oh, because it's oily, that's why. Anyway, okay, So now it's tightened all the way down, like probably too much, way too much. Yes, but you're gonna release a little bit. And do a little bit on the detent, like so. And it's still too stiff, so we are going to do, you know, this is gone. Just gonna do a little bit more. And just make sure it's dry. And just, see, just like that. Let's see. Okay, let's check blade play, super solid. But I still feel there's a, I mean, like that it works. I think we can do a little bit better, guys. I'm a perfectionist in this case. You know what? Let's do a little bit less because there's no play and it's a little bit stiff. So let's do that. Blade is centered now. Oh yeah. Let's see. Yes. Actually. What do you think? Are we happy? Or extremely happy? Oof. This thing is smooth, guys. Beautiful. Just love it. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.